More breaking inputs now coming in. The Prime Minister will be meeting the senior ministers over the clash with China. The details coming in. The Prime Minister to hold a meeting with his senior ministers and there will be a discussion on the strategy to respond to the opposition's attack on China in the House. So a meeting expected to be held in the Prime Minister's office in the Parliament. Let me go across to Niyamika, who's joining us. Niyamika, the Prime Minister will be holding a meeting with the top officials, and today the government is also expected to make an official statement in the Parliament.
Well, that's absolutely right, and this is the latest information which is coming that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to hold a meeting with the ministers today regarding the clashes which had erupted between the troops of India and China. And right now we are standing here outside the residence of Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, and here also an emergency meeting was being called by the Raksha Mantri, in which the NSA, CDS and the Army Chief is also present, as these are the top officials who are briefing the Raksha Mantri regarding the situation that had erupted there in Tawang, and how the central government is going to make a strategy, because Rajnath Singh is most expected to make a statement in the Parliament today regarding this entire situation, because the politics is also playing out. And right now we can see that there is a movement here at the residence of Rajnath Singh, as it is being seen that the emergency meeting has been concluded, and now Rajnath Singh is expected to leave for the Parliament and to attend the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's meeting. So you can see in the visuals as well that the NSA is leaving from here. So this was NSA Ajit Doval, who has left the residence of the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, and now it seems like this meeting which was being called at the Raksha Mantri's residence has been concluded, and now the other officials will also leave the residence. And let us try it if there will be any statement which will be made by any of these officials regarding this matter of the clashes that had erupted between the Indo-China troops at the LAC. And now it is expected that Rajnath Singh might go for the meeting which was being called by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi with the ministers, and how this situation is going to come out, what was a real impact which was being created because of these clashes that has been erupted, and how centre is going to reply in the Parliament, because a lot of questions are being raised by the opposition parties. Many of the notices are also being given by the Congress MPs, as they are citing that this is a threat on the national security. So Prime Minister must reply on this entire matter.
Absolutely. So Niyamika, they're reporting from outside Rajnath Singh's residence, a key meeting that had been called by the Defence Minister, Jaishankar, CDS and the three service chiefs in attendance. But the Congress party, remember, has decided to corner the government in Parliament. Kriti is back with us with the Congress party's letter. In fact, not just the adjournment motion, the Congress party has also asked some questions to the government.
Right, Pratibha, we have several Congress leaders apart from Surjewala who have written out a letter over this. I'm going to read Ranjit Ranjan's letter, who said that this House do suspend 0 hour and relevant rules relating to operation question hours and other businesses of the day to have a discussion on the precarious situation arising out of the recent clashes between the Indian and Chinese forces at Tawang border. I also have the letter of Hanumanthai, who says that who's also calling for suspension of 0 hour to call for a discussion on the precarious situation arising out of the recent clashes between Indian and Chinese forces at Tawang. Surjewala's letter also states that all these disconcerting reports of Chinese transgression and illegal occupations require suspension of the business hour of the House of the day in order to apprise the House and the nation about the growing Chinese threat to our national security and territorial integrity. Remember, the Congress has made it a political issue, asking why Prime Minister Modi has not reacted to the Chinese aggressions with a red eye as he had promised.
Okay, in fact, this is a dig that the Congress party has been taking at the government. Lal Arc, this is a dig that the Congress party takes time and again when it comes to China. But today, fireworks expected in the parliament as the Congress party has decided to now pass the adjournment motion for a discussion on the latest Chinese aggression that has been reported. Niyamika was joining us right from outside Rajnath Singh's residence. Niyamika, like you mentioned, the meeting has just come to an end. S.J. Shankar, NSA Dowal, the CDS, 3 service chiefs were in attendance.